Welcome to ESPN, where we'll be discussing the NBA Finals. The Heat take Game 2 with a score of 111-108, despite Jokic's 41. So, what do you see, Isham?
What I saw is the Nuggets are 0-3 when Jokic scores more than 40 points, and I think it's mainly because it is not the team as a whole is not playing good. You look at Jokic, it's literally just going to have to carry. But if he dishes it out, if he does what we know Jokic does best, which is making good passes, then the Nuggets are going to win.
Well, what we saw from game two is that the role players on that Heat team were very reliable. Max Strus making about 5 3-pointers, I believe. Caleb Martin finally coming back together, and Jimmy Butler didn't have to do everything along with Bam Adebayo showing up. And that was mainly what I think the reason is why Denver lost that game. Jokic still did his Jokic things, 41 points, couldn't do everything, but I still think they're on pace to win this series.
Yeah, you could tell the points for the starters in Miami were very evenly distributed. You saw, even in take the first quarter, for example, all the starters that Kevin Love had at least 4 points. Then moving over to Denver, you see Jokic takes 28 shots on the game. Meanwhile, all the other starters combined only take 29. Could Jokic be doing too much, per se?
I mean, if he does too much, then that just shows that he just doesn't have trust in his teammates, and we can see when he has trust in his teammates with the passes he dishes out and the shots and how little the shots he takes. And it's just because Jamal Murray, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, they are not putting out the numbers that Jokic wants them to put out, so he's not going to pass them the ball.
Well, another thing is that Jamal Murray, I think that this is not really a game we see from him often, along with Michael Porter Jr., who had 5 points on one of his most efficient games of the entire season. It was more of the just one of those games for Porter, but Jamal Murray, I think we could have seen a lot more action from him.
Yeah, and in the fourth quarter last game, the Heat shot 9 for 11 or 9 for 14 from three, with 9 of their 11 field goals coming in the fourth quarter off of threes. Are they too reliant on the three?
I mean, the three is obviously on and off. We've seen in past times, like with the Rockets, and if they become too reliant on the three, then yeah, they're gonna lose. But I don't think the team is the type to be too reliant on three. When they see it works, they'll keep shooting. But if it doesn't, then they can easily go in the paint with Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler.
Well, there's a reason why there haven't been much free throws from this Miami Heat squad, and that's because of the threes they've taken. They're not that aggressive inside the paint, and overall, there's just think they're too reliant on that three ball.
So going back to Miami, we see the series is tied 1-1. Who wins the series, Isham?
I think this game, I think the Heat are going to take it. They have momentum. I just need to see better shot percentage from Jimmy Butler. This man he's obviously leading the team in scoring, but his shot efficiency is just a little bit on the inefficient side. I would like to be a little bit more.
Yeah, I do think Denver takes this in six. I do think that they actually have the momentum on their side here, and they're going to the Miami Heat arena for games 3 and 4, but they're not over yet. Uh, Jokic has proven to be an MVP level player. Jamal Murray has proven to be a playoff performer. Porter Jr., Michael Porter Jr., and Aaron Gordon have proven to be solid role players, but those two not showing up in game two really hurt them, but I think they come back strong.
Yeah, for me, I'd say whoever takes this game takes it all because you see Jokic, you see if they take game 3 in Miami because Miami took one in Denver, then the momentum is back on Denver's side because I feel like it is a lot harder to play in Denver with the atmosphere because they're a lot hungrier. But then if Miami takes game 3, they just keep rolling with the momentum. I say they take it in 6. And that's going to wrap it up here at ESPN. I'm Alex.
And I'm Alex Becker.
I'm Ishan.
Thank you for tuning in.